What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. If you want to get yourself some gear, fam, there's a link in the description. If you want to join the channel, be an official member of the channel, you can click that link in the description to join the channel. Fam, going straight in. More details have been released about the 4 rioters who died at the Capitol, one who was trampled. Yeah, fam. Oh, man, they woke up that morning. They was fired up, ready to go tear up something. They was doing it in the name of a 5-time draft dodger who wouldn't spit on them if they were dying in a fire, and risk their lives in the name of one of the dumbest people on the planet, Donald Trump, your president. So the woman who was shot by U.S. Capitol Police employees as the rioters tried to force their way towards the House chamber has been identified as Air Force veteran Ashley Babbitt, 35 years old, from Huntington, Maryland. Her mother, Michelle Withoff, spoke to CNN about her death, saying that she was passionate enough to die for what she believed in. Fam, hey, if you ever want to know where a dumb person comes from, follow them home. If you want to ever be around some uncivilized person, follow them home and see who opens the door. Her daughter died in vain, died for no reason at all. Totally a footnote in stupidity. And that's the best she can do, is say she died for what she believed in. She should have just lied. She should have made up something to say she was brainwashed. I don't know what happened. My daughter, I lost my daughter. I'm going to sue everybody. I mean, say something, man. Man, this woman said she died for what she believed in. Left-wing activist John Sullivan detailed the moments leading to her death. He explained that the group of people were smashing windows in the Capitol, adding, the second that Babbitt climbed through the window, she got shot right in the neck area, fell backwards. He also stated that she was trying to enter, the building that she was trying to enter was blockaded by chairs up against the doorway tables, so people couldn't get in. DC police revealed that 3 other people died of medical emergencies during the riot, and more details are being revealed about who they are. One of the people who died was identified as Benjamin Phillips, 50 years old, of Ringtown, Pennsylvania. How can you be 50 years old and still dumb? Well, Trump is 74. What is he? 84 or 74? He's at least 74. And hey, man, I get it. You know, that's why I tell people all the time, age doesn't necessarily guarantee wisdom. This dude was a computer programmer who traveled to DC with dozens of other Trump supporters from Pennsylvania. He reportedly suffered a stroke. Kevin Greeson, 55. Oh, so these are the people who are thinking America is slipping away from them. He's from Alabama, you know, them Bamas. He was also named as one of the people who died. He had a high blood pressure and suffered a heart attack amid the excitement. His family said in a statement. Kevin's family explained in a statement he was excited to be there to experience the event. He was not there to participate in violence or rioting, nor did he condone such actions. Piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Nah, he was violent. He was there for the violence. If he was there, then he knew what was going down. He knew that he was a part of an angry mob, and he fed off that energy, and he marched his ass on over there, and he had a stroke and a heart attack. Roseanne Barlin, 34, of Kennesaw, Georgia. She was another person who died at the riot. Her family told Daily Mail that she was trampled in the rotunda. Roseanne's brother-in-law, Justin Cave, blames Trump for her death. He stated Roseanne, like a lot of people there, was really passionate about their beliefs, as was her right. I personally believe that the president incited a riot that cost 4 of his biggest fans their lives. One of them happened to be my sister. I personally believe we should invoke the 25th Amendment. So, I agree with that part. Invoke the 25th Amendment, push Trump out of office, and put him in prison. They should, if for no other reason, they should impeach him to make sure he don't try to run in 4 years. Because you'll be right back with this fiasco all over again in 4 years. Like, a person like him should never be allowed to hold any form of public office. Point blank, period. But they got exactly what they asked for. And I'm going to tell you something, fam. This ain't necessarily the end. This ain't necessarily the worst that's going to happen. The remnants of Trump's presidency, the damage that he caused, may not be fully realized for another 10 years, 20 years. But you better believe that he has set this country backwards. In race relations alone, this country has gone backwards a good 50, 60 years. Now, some people say, well, it's always been like that. Yeah, but it hasn't been like, put it like this. There's always been conflict between people, right? There's always been people who don't necessarily like how somebody might talk to them or whatever, but they manage to be civil toward one another. Trump got in office, even before he got in office, he made it cool to be uncivilized. So anytime somebody have a small disagreement that would normally be worked out like civil people with civil discourse, they just lose it, go crazy. Like that Ashley Babbitt chick. She was just screaming, every damn video just screaming like, man, what the hell are you screaming for? It's just you. It's not like, you're not talking over anybody. Nobody's trying to talk over you. It's just you and the camera and the mic. Why are you screaming? Akin to somebody writing in all caps when they send messages across the internet and stuff. Like, why are you writing in all caps? Why? It's not like if you write in lowercase and you use proper grammar, proper punctuation, that I'm not going to see it, or that the next person is not going to see your message. Writing in all caps just tells us that your ass is angry. That's what it comes. That's how it comes. And maybe you're not angry, but that's how it comes across. I'm just telling you. For those of you who like to write in all caps. And it also looks like a bunch of letters just jumbled up together. Like, I don't understand the people that do that. But some people do that because it is a signal that they're using as an exclamation mark and that they are mad and they're screaming, they're shouting at you through the, through the internet. Anyway, back to the comments. Got a new member, Brandy Gray. What's up, Brandy? Welcome, Brandy Gray, to the channel, fam. The newest member to the WillieDLive channel, Brandy Gray. Salute. Lynn T. Pull all the Colt 45 off the shelf immediately. Absolutely. Good point. Yes. What's up, Larry Calloway? Larry Calloway in the building. Mike coming through on the Cash App. Mike. What's up, Mike? Dave Hendricks says, the cop wasn't in fear for his lies. Chris Dinkins, I see you. What's up, Chris? See Nisi in here. Yeah, I think they're going to try to make a push. I think, but see, they all insane, gang, fam. Trump just went too far, but trust me, they love him. They love him. He just went too far, that's all. They don't want to do too much. They need him. They need people like him, They need people like him to do their bidding, because that's what they're really about. Members of Congress are closer to being like Donald Trump than like any sane person. You got to think, fam. These people write laws and they sit up in them offices for decades and decades, and with all of the privileges that come with the office, and they just run the show the whole time. You got to know that even if you're not arrogant, that is going to cause you to have a certain level of arrogance. It's going to cause you to develop a certain level of arrogance. Klein Bacote. It could be Bacote. Bacote. I'll say Bacote. Klein Bacote. Newest member to the WillieDLive channel. Show him some love, fam. LaShawn coming through on the Cash App. LaShawn Thomas. What's up, LaShawn? Mia Dillard coming through on the Cash App. Tia coming through on the Cash App. Kim coming through on the Cash App. Jose Villarez coming through on the Cash App. Diana T coming through on the Cash App. Stormy. Stormy B man. Salute. It's all good. It's all good. We can use a little humor from time to time. Eric McElroy in the building. Khalik Shakur. What's up, Khalik? Could be Kalik. 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 Khalik. No, that's Khalik. Dominique Everett. What's up, Dominique? Absolutely. CRF16 says the mob was led into the Capitol. Absolutely. Inside job. Just like what happened in Oregon. Inside job. It's always been an inside job, fam. Just like the police, the judge, all of them. It's all inside work, baby. They all together. That's what I keep trying to tell you. They're all in the same game. It's always an inside job. When they kill our leaders, it's an inside job. There has never been an assassination of a black leader that the government was not involved in. Government and local police. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to tell it. Let's tell it all. They start going on a little PR campaign, trying to clean it up, trying to make it seem like, it just was between a black person killed him. Like, okay, we know black people have been selling out black people from day one, but they do it at the behest of who? Who greasing their palms, putting the guns in their hands and telling them to go do it. Bubba Lip Cosmetics. All right, Bubba Lip. That's catchy. Kind of live. Bubba Lip. Air Excellence. What's up, Air Excellence? The Duck Master. Miss Sandy. What's up, Miss Sandy? Miss Sandy coming through on the Cash App. Dominique coming through on the Cash App. Aaron McQueen coming through on the Cash App. David Ayers coming through on the Cash App. Jake Farr coming through on the Cash App. That's an interesting name. Farr. Well, I know a Jack. I know a Zach Farr. So Jake Farr, huh? Sister Soul. Let's see. Joe Johnson will be on WillieDLive Monday, fam. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And that is 1 a.m. UK time. Appreciate you, Robert. That comes from Joe is the guy who led the boycott in East Atlanta against these racist store owners who said that he made some very disparaging words, statements against the Black community. And Joe shut him down. They went out there and boycotted. They had a megaphone and they told people don't go in there. And for 66 days, they put the pressure on him till he finally relented. And dude said he's gonna sell the store, and with the option for Joe to be an owner, an option for him to buy it. Now that's how you get down. That's how you punish him, fam. Time and time again, fam, when you hit him in the pocket, that's what works more than anything. That's the most effective tool that anybody have, is that bread, man. That bread. So yeah, he took care of business, fam. So I'm gonna have him on the show, and we're gonna have us a spirited discussion. We're gonna talk about how we can use that exact same formula as possibly a blueprint to spread it, past Atlanta. Hit some other communities up in Atlanta and take it beyond Atlanta. And this time, we're going to have to keep the pressure on, fam. Ain't no letting up, because now we know for certain that we are not welcome here. We're not appreciated here. So we got to be diligent. We can't never let up. We just got to understand we not going to ever in this country get to a point to where we can just wake up and not worry about race, not worry about being profiled, not worried about being discriminated against. Racism is woven within the fabric of American society. So ain't nothing gonna change, at least over the next 200 years. Ain't none of us gonna survive to where we don't see racism happening, where it's not a major part of American society. And that's just where we are, fam. So we got to be diligent. If we on our game, it don't matter what they're doing. If we stay on our game, stay alert, continue to build, always ready to counter that bullshit when they come with it, because they're going to come with some more bullshit. Every 20 years, they come with something that they try to use to destroy the Black community. Right now, a lot of people ain't paying attention, but right now, they're using homosexuality and the gender war. That's what's going on right now. Before that, it was mass incarceration. Before that, it was the crack epidemic. It's crack cocaine, right? Before that, it was welfare. Before that, it was Jim Crow. And a whole lot of other shit in between along the way, right? They're cold-blooded with it, fam. So we can't sleep ever. Just like they got focus groups to harm us, They just sit around trying to think of ways to destroy the Black community, ways that they can hold us back. We got to have a focus group that sit around and counter it all day long. That's all they do. They just look for anything that look like it might go against us or hold us back. Just constantly just watching. And I mean watching it in all states, all cities, just constantly watching. All these townships watching. And then we have to, and they need to just focus strictly on countering whatever they're trying to do. That way they try to pass any kind of slick laws and stuff like that. We all over it. That group is all over all of that every single time. That's all they do. Nothing else. They ain't got nothing to do with black on black crime and teen pregnancy and unemployment. All they focus on is fighting the enemies who sit around and try to come up with these ideas to hold us back. And then we need a whole different focus group that all they do is come up with ideas to advance the culture. You see, this is all they do. Come up with ways to advance the culture, like strong initiatives, and they implement, not just, just coming up with these ideas and putting them to work. Have a real team that do that. Because man, we operating within the belly of the beast. We behind enemy lines. We're actually inside the enemy lines. LJ Woods coming through on the Cash App. Pebbles Hall coming through on the Cash App. Dave coming through. Super Dave coming through on the Cash App. Tim Jaworski coming through on the Cash App. What's up, Robert Young? Appreciate you. Tisha. Janet Hawkins say Trump better have his money right. Vladimir is waiting to collect. Yeah, they've done so much dirt together, man. They ain't, Sometimes I be thinking some other stuff be going on between those two. Never seen a U.S. president suck up to a Russian president like he has done Putin. Absolutely astonishing. What's up, Vivian Mallory? Mastermind Money say get Bitcoin, man. I don't know, man. That Bitcoin is going to blow. It's going to implode sooner or later. Like, one of the main rules about investing, when everybody else is buying, you better be selling. When they're selling, you better be buying. You know what I'm saying? That's how you invest. Right now, Bitcoin is on a bull trip right now. And I think it's a bull trap. I think that the moment everybody just right now, a lot of people trying to get in. So they're gonna get everybody in, then all of a sudden it's gonna just start. Shh, watch. But I'm surprised it's gone this far. Let's see where they are right now. So Bitcoin is at, woo, good Lord. That thing is $40,000. So I don't have a lot. I don't have Bitcoin. I have other altcoins. But I thought about getting it when it was like under 4,000. I started by getting some. I've had Bitcoin in the past and I sold, but I thought about getting some. I sold when Bitcoin was like around, let's see, it hit 20, then it came down, and I sold at like 16,000. But yeah, started to get some more when it was like under 4, but I missed it. And I think, well, I cannot believe that thing is at $40,000. Damn. Yep, well, that's what it is. Wolfgang Mozart, what up? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Teresa Duval. Jamie coming through on the Cash App. Teresa Mills coming through on the Cash App. T. Lee coming through on the Cash App. All right, fam, that's my time. Yeah, that's my time, fam. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your evening, first and foremost, or morning, whatever part of the world you're in. Be safe out there, fam. It's a jungle. No more talk.